Alright, what's up, fight fans? It's K-Rod here. I'm back with another great video for y'all tonight or this morning. I'm gonna go back to bed after this. I wanted to touch my thoughts on Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Justin Gaethje for this or for today actually for tonight's bout on the same night with Juan Estrada versus Emmanuel, I think Quadras or something like that. I mean, I don't care about that guy, but let's just talk about MMA. This is going to be a hell of a fight. Justin Gaethje has been calling out Khabib for a very, very long time, and Khabib, you know, has been doing great things. Credit to his team and credit to what he's been doing for UFC. But as much as what he's been doing ever since the Conor McGregor fight, he's just been getting better and better. Even though that he's gotten into some deep waters with, I guess like the McGregor drama, and it's just really surreal because there's just certain things where you just don't expect things to go your way, and good enough that could be he makes a statement to prove who is at the best in his division. I think this fight will be a great equalizer of who is the better fighter, and who will come out to the top to see the most high level competition that you haven't seen in a while. I do think that when it comes to any of these people that will talk about Khabib's legacy, I don't think he's like really ever been tested at the level of a guy like Justin Gaethje. And don't get it twisted, Khabib has fought some good level opponents, but I think Justin Gaethje, he's just on another level. He has good striking ability. That wrestling background is insane, and his stand up is just on two different waves of domination, and he just makes it look way too easy. I think it's just going to be a hell of a fight for him and for Khabib. But if anything, Khabib, he just needs to, stay away from Justin's punches and try to, control the fight with, straight jabs. And then if it goes to the ground game, Khabib should alternate to some, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. And those submission tactics could be the way to beat Justin, but I just don't see that happening because Justin, he can alternate too. It doesn't phase him a certain bit, but it just comes to my understanding that Khabib, he's just that type of fighter where you just can't phase him out. You have to be perfect on your fighting to make sure that you're going to win. And I'm gonna try to see if I can get the full fight card description, but I think this is gonna be a hell of a card. It'll be interesting to see who is gonna come out on top, and it's going to be some big bombs, and we're going to see what this fight card is going to present us. So, shit. I apologize. Yeah, let's take a look at that. UFC 254. I know that there's some good names fighting this night. So we got Justin Gaethje. He has the same exact reach as Khabib. They both fight a super welterweight. That's going to be a fight. Oh my God, Robert Whittaker is going to fight Who's this guy? He's going to fight Canair. Canair? Canair. Yeah, this guy, he's pretty good. He can fight. Um, yeah, let's see. Like, I want to see, like, how old is he, but, yeah, profile. Yeah, he's like 36 years old. Yeah, he's an old guy. But, 5'11", 185. Yeah, this is gonna be at Abu Dhabi. Yeah, U.S. Emirates or United Arab Emirates. And then Robert Whitaker, he's a very good fighter. That's going to be a very interesting fight to see. Yeah, Nicholas Volkov or Dmitry Volkov. I think that's his name. Yeah, this is going to be a very good fight. Yeah, Alexander Volkov, my bad. Yeah, this is going to be a very, very good fight. Because this guy, Harris, I've heard some really good things about him. He can really hit people. He doesn't have any gas to lose in the tank. And I think Volkov, he's just going to find some deep waters with a guy like him that could actually take him down. But it wouldn't surprise me if Volkov does the same thing to him because, we've seen what he can do to people. And the only person that's really given him problems is like what? Derek Jones, right? Or Derek, I forgot that guy, but like you guys know who I'm talking about. It's that Derek guy, and he like dominated, Volkov, and Volkov he got caught with a good right hook to the face. So, yeah, that's just going to be the whole game changer if Volkov leaves himself wide open to get tagged by Harris in some fashion to make him susceptible in the fight to possibly lose to him. These other fights, Malkoun versus Haws, I don't think I've ever seen these guys fight. I think this will probably be a 50-50. I mean, this guy looks like he has more of a higher advantage over this guy. This would be interesting. I'm probably going to pick Haws on this one. He seems to have way more experience than this guy, not just because of his record, but just looking at the stats on his end. This fight, let's see. This is Murphy versus Sharakova. Yeah, she's a Uzbekistan fighter, so yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh wait, actually, yeah, she's from Uzbekistan, right? Yeah, this lady. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Yeah, Sharakova. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, Uzbekistan. Yeah, yeah. I think for this lady, she's gonna give Murphy, a tough loss on her record. She seems to have quite a, quite a better resume than Murphy. And if we look into her record, yeah, let's see what she's about. Yeah, this is Laura Murphy. Yeah, she's pretty old. I don't think she's really gonna probably last. But let's just take a look at what she's been doing. She beat Matarefi, Lee, Eubank. I mean, yeah, like she does have a decent resume. Last three fights, decisions, 2 decisions, 1 TKO, KO. So I think that would be pretty good to see. And hopefully we can see some action. But it wouldn't surprise me because it's just like boxing. Anything could happen. So hopefully I can see Sharakova do her thing, and if she's victorious against Lauren Murphy, that would be a good win on her record. This guy, Anakaliev, I've heard some things about him. He's a pretty decent guy. I think honestly he doesn't use his advantages when he should, because some fighters just like to go in and just fight, but they're not actually fighting. They're like basically using their disadvantages over their advantages. Um, he's facing a southpaw of Kutabla. I think this is the guy from Armenia that I've been hearing about. He's a pretty good fighter. Yeah, he's a pretty damn good fighter, and that would be good. Um, Wait, I don't even think, like, I don't know, is he? Oh, I think he's from Moldova, right? Yeah, I'm not too sure. Bio. Yeah, Moldova. Yeah, this guy, he's pretty good. I've heard some really crazy good things about him, and it'd be good to see what this guy can do come fight night tonight. And hopefully, we can probably see that tonight with the live streams that will probably be going on. And then after that, that can move towards boxing. Let's see. Yeah, my apologies. I just have to go back and forth, and I just like to get all these fights done. Let's see. These are the prelims. Oh wow, so that's actually pretty good. They actually have main cards, and then they have, the prelims or the undercards. Yeah, these are the undercards. Let's see. Yeah, these fighters, I don't know, these guys, Struve versus Tuivasa. Yeah, these are like big heavyweights. I mean, this guy definitely has a much better record than the other guy. I'm probably gonna go with Struve on this one because he has way more advantages with what he's been doing. With his resume, just stats wise over Tuivasa, but it wouldn't surprise me if he gets an upset over him. Let's take a look at this guy. This is at a catch weight. Wood versus Kenny. This is. I'm gonna probably go 50-50. I don't think this will probably go the distance, but anything could happen. This guy seems to have, much more, advantages with, I don't even know what these stats, represent, but it just seems like this guy on the left has, a much better background with what he's been doing. Yeah, let's talk about these guys. Oliveira versus, Rakhmonov. Yeah, this is a Kazakhstan fighter, yeah, so I'm gonna probably have to go with, probably Oliveira, because I've heard some good things about Oliveira, where he has very good Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and he can really pressure people with his submission tactics. I think that'll be a very interesting fight to see, and hopefully that can, go his way. Let's see. This fight, I don't know. This is gonna be a very tricky fight. Cause I've heard some things about this guy Jung, and he's good. Like, I'm gonna probably have to call him the Korean Zombie #2 or the Korean Sniper, cause this guy got bombs in his hands. But Alvey, he's a very, very insane fighter. Like, if we just take a look at his record of what he's been doing with his TKO KO ratio, 19-3, submission 3-1, 33-14. Not a bad record, but here's the problem. This guy just keeps getting upsetted. Last two fights, two tough decisions. Back in May and July. And then February and September he got KO'd, which was sad. But hopefully we could see a good comeback. This would be a big step up for him for the light heavyweight division. And if we could take a look at Jung, which I know this guy is good, he's just not a pushover. Which, you have to think about it. Like, UFC fighters are having the best go up against the best. And it needs to be like that, despite, pay being horrible and fighters need to get paid more. But Jung, he's been having multiple successes with his last 5 fights. KO, submission, TKO, TKO, TKO. So what do you think this guy's going to do? He's going to he's going to give this guy some problems. So I would hope that he would definitely definitely give this guy some problems with his striking ability. Maybe use some of his submission tactics if he has it. But I'd say watch out for the jab. I think this is what's going to be the problem for bigger guys. When you get hit and the level of competition is at a much higher level of getting hurt, you definitely want to watch out for the jab, because if you don't, you are going to get KO'd. That is what's going to happen. And I'm going to probably pick Jung on that one, because Jung, he seems like a very good fighter. He's not a pushover. I think Jung is going to get the job done. Now, off to this fight. I've heard something about these ladies. I know she's a very lovely fighter. I don't think I've just seen her fight as much. Jojua versus Maverick. And this will be a very interesting fight. She's very good. She's talented. Last couple fights. Oh, she's actually a champion too. So we got a champ versus challenger. Yeah, this is for the flyweight. Last fight, submission. Unfortunately, she lost by KO, TKO back in 2019. And then, 3 consecutive wins following 2017 to 2018 from July to February. Honestly, I think she's a very good fighter. I've seen some clips out of her, and it would be interesting to see more display. I think she got this one in the bag. I'm not so sure about her opponent. I don't know what her background is. I haven't seen her, go at it with any high opposition. But she has a really good resume. She's beaten some ladies by decision, submission. So I think this will be a very, very interesting fight. She seems to be a very talented fighter herself for Miranda Maverick. But I'd say the keys to victory for either one of these fighters is to keep the jab up and then utilize off of, utilize off of hard counters when the opportunity is open. And always make sure that the submissions are never exposed for any ground game or, any point of the fight where a fighter can be pressured and, that fighter could lose. But it seems that with Jojua, she definitely has a better chance of beating Miranda Maverick. I think when it comes to female fighting, their level of opposition isn't really at the highest level of what men can fight at. But I would think that this is going to be a very interesting fight, and it'll be nice to see what these ladies can do. For the last one, Alvarez versus Yakulov. I've heard some good things about Alvarez. Not too sure what he can do at a higher display. I think this guy definitely has some good things to prove. I think this will be interesting to see what he can bring to the table. He definitely has a great, fighting style of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's what I've heard. But it'll be crazy what this guy can do. But he's going to go up against Yakulov, which I'm going to pull up his profile soon. But within his last 5 fights, he's gotten 2 tremendous victories over Jay Duffy and D. Beludardo. I think these were two good credible fights before losing or after losing a tough decision loss to Ismagulov, and then he won 2 submissions prior before that to Maxime and Alvarez. So sorry about that. I think this will be a very interesting fight for Alvarez, because what I've heard with his opponent, Yakulov, this guy, he has a lot of experience. So it's going to be some bombs. You know that this guy, he's going to be punching some hard punches to this guy. Yakulov, even though that he's an old cat, this guy has some good wins under his belt. Even though things haven't gone his way as it should be. But Roberts, I'm not so sure if that's the guy I'm thinking. Who's this Roberts guy? I know he's a good fighter. Yeah, Roosevelt Roberts. Yeah. That guy, he's good. Like, he got the goods, but he's gone through some tough opposition. So, he's not at that level yet, but hopefully he can, push his game up to a higher level. But yeah, Roosevelt Roberts, I think he beat Anderson Silva, or no, that's not the Silva I'm thinking. Okay, so Alex De Silva, that's a notable win. This guy, he has talent. He's very good. And let's see, Cummings, that's a very tough fight. And then this is Kamaru Usman. I'm hoping this is Kamaru Usman. This is the same fighter I'm thinking. Yeah, so that's a tough ass fight. Yeah, so this guy, he's fighting tough opposition. He's not a pushover. I think Alvarez, he's gonna go through some deep waters with this guy, and I would really hope Yakulov can make a statement. But it would not surprise me if the younger guy beats the older guy. And I just don't care about odds. I care more about experience. But I think when it comes down to it, the fighter that has the better experience that night will be the better fighter, and will take that person down with ease. And I think that's what's going to determine, the load of that fight, or the length of that fight. So, yeah, let's, get right to it with the main event with the final prediction. I think Justin Gaethje will beat Khabib. Yeah, Nurmagomedov, or Nurmagomedov, right? I apologize. This is going to be a very good, hell of a fight. Justin needs to utilize his jab. He needs to give Khabib some deep waters, like what Lomachenko said to Tio. He needs to do the same thing what Tio did to Lomachenko. If he wants to beat Khabib, he needs to do the same thing. He needs to utilize off the jab. He needs to, avoid any wrestling, submission tactics by Justin to manage pressure off of his moves, and then hard counter him to possibly get the submission victory. Or I would say, if it has to come to a striking game, watch out for the hard punches by Justin. Justin is a very hard puncher. He's not like this is a very good fight card. Like, a lot of people got Justin winning this fight, but if Justin screws up it wouldn't surprise me because Khabib, he's a very, very tough opponent. But the only reason why he's tough is because of his grappling ability. See now, if you've seen Khabib wrestle, he has good wrestling tactic. Khabib has a lot of great abilities to do the things that he will do. And he's just that good because nobody can't test him off of like the groundwork. But if Justin can beat Khabib off the ground, then he is going to win this fight because Justin, he's just on another level. I mean, this guy is just an absolute monster. He's been knocking people out like left and right, like just taking it back a couple fights back. You know, yeah, Tony Ferguson, KO, Donald Cerrone, KO, Barbosa, KO, KO, Dustin Poirier. That shouldn't have been a knockout, but yeah, you know, he screwed up in round 4, but got KO'd. But no, 4 fights later, he's just world champion. And that was for, I forgot what weight, but what weight was that? That had to been, I forgot. Yeah, let's see. I just want to see, like, what weight was that? I think, he fought, yeah, he fought him for 155. Oh, yeah, so that was for lightweight. Yeah, that was for lightweight. Yeah, and, you know, he bumped up to 155 to now fight, yeah, Khabib. Oh, wait, actually, I guess, like, yeah, their division is a lot different when it comes to lightweight. Yeah, so 155. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, though. Because if you're a lightweight, you should be 135. I don't know. But either or, it's a good win off of his record. I was thinking it was just only one belt, but I guess, like what? Is there like another belt for like interim champion? So, yeah, I think Justin, he's gonna give Khabib problems. Khabib, he's not a pushover, but you know, we all know that Khabib, he has not the best striking ability because he's not really a fighter. He's more of a grappler. And his ground game is really good too. So I think you know, I think Khabib is going to, you know, definitely come out of his way and give Justin a hell of a fight. And if we just take a look at, you know, Khabib's record, if I can get to it. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I just want to get right to it. My apologies. Yeah, let's see. Let's get to Khabib, please. Oh, this is terrible. Let's see. Yeah, if we just get to his profile and then I finish up this video. Come on, man. Come on. Get me to his profile. What the hell, man? Alright. So if we go to his last couple fights, he beat Dustin Poirier, beat Conor McGregor, beat La Quinta, beat Barbosa, good fight, beat Johnson. Yeah, so almost every win has been done by submission. So that's what Gaethje needs to, yeah, that's what Gaethje needs to watch out for. He needs to watch out for his submission tactics. But like I said, if Gaethje beats Khabib off of the submission, it just wouldn't surprise me that he gets submitted as well. And I mean, that's what Khabib is. He's more of a grappler. He's not a puncher. When Justin gets Khabib to that level of punching where Khabib, he's going to feel the wrath of those punches hurting him late into the fight. That's going to be some crazy deep waters. And I think Khabib, he's going to be afraid of Justin if Justin gets him to that level of pressure. But either way, it's like this is a 50-50 fight, and I'm gonna favor Justin beating Khabib because Justin, he has the championship experience, he has the championship mentality, and Khabib, he hasn't faced a guy like Justin that actually punches people hard enough to get them stunned and actually deal with a lot of pressure within the fight. So either way, this is gonna be a hell of a card. I figured I put my thoughts out there. But let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think Khabib is going to beat Justin? Or do you think Justin is going to beat Khabib? And let me know what you think of all the other fight predictions on this fight card. Of what fighters you think are going to win in the comments below. This is Kieran Rodriguez, or K-Rod, signing out. And I will see y'all later. Thank you very much, and goodbye.